Hello everybody. Pokemon Legends Z got announced today, and that is pretty wild. Definitely a curveball. Everybody was expecting a Gen 5 remake or Legends game to get announced, but instead we move up to Gen 6 and get Pokemon Legends Z. So, let's just give a quick discussion about what this game is going to be like. Let me make sure the shit is looping though. We're looping though. Um, yeah. So let's just talk about this game. So first and foremost, Kalos is finally gonna get its third game, and to be honest with you, I think this makes sense because Black and White already got Black and White 2, so it makes sense that maybe they hold off on that, and in the meantime, they're gonna give Kalos its third game that it really does deserve. Um, and then let's just talk about a few things about what this means for the series as a whole as well. So this game is announced for 2025 instead of 2024. And you might see some people complain about that. Don't listen to them. They're stupid. Um, 2025 is really good. That means that they are going to take a year here, kind of. Um, that they're going to take a year here and maybe have a little bit of extra time developing the games. But let's throw a caveat in there. So, the year that they announced Pokemon Legends Arceus, um, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl were the holiday games that year. And then about 2 months later, they released Pokemon Legends Arceus. And then again later that same year, Scarlet and Violet came out. So, let's just say that for this one, we're not going to get remake like Diamond and Pearl and that holiday slot, right? They're going to skip this year entirely, which is true. But if we still get this Legends game early next year, and then we get another mainline game later for the holidays, it's still pretty much the exact same development time that they have been doing. They just didn't outsource a remake, which would make sense because I don't think many people were happy with the Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl remakes. They were buggy when they came out, stuff like that. So, yes, they are taking a year, but only kind of, because we need to wait and see sort of what happens next year to definitively say whether they are starting to take more time on their games. But I think this is a positive announcement and timeline so far. Next, let's just talk about sort of what I'm excited for about this game. First of all, I just want to. I'm very happy to go back to Kalos. I love Kalos. Pretty much my first gen. I definitely played Gen 5 before Kalos came out, but Kalos is pretty much my first real gen that I really got to game in. So that's exciting that we're going to return to my first gen. And then, of course, here you're going to see in a second, Megas are returning. And that also probably means that we're getting new Mega Forms. And that just feels great. This feels like a super fan servicey type of game for my type of fans of the series, right? That's what it feels like because we are gonna get new megas, and additionally, that might mean that some mons that are super powerful are gonna get new megas, like how Dialga and Palkia got the new forms, they got origin forms, similar to how Giratina had it. Xerneas and Yveltal could get megas. They could very likely get megas, and I'd be surprised if they don't end up with something, to be honest with you. So, I think that's interesting to mention just straight off the bat. And then, of course, we're going to get new other megas that are just normal Pokemon. And there's a pretty good chance that we also get new starter megas, I think, as well. So, yeah, that's just really, really cool stuff there. They didn't really show us much about what the game is going to be. Seems like we're going to be rebuilding Lumiose from some way or another. So that's going to be cool. Cool to do. But mostly I'm more excited about just the game as a concept than trying to dive too deep into what they showed us, to be honest with you. So next up, I just want to talk about something that I think I would be really happy if they did. I think it would really be huge for the game if they did this. And that's just to fix the battle system and the Legends game and Legends Z. Because the battle system in Legends Arceus, I thought, was by far the worst part of the game. I don't think the strong and agile styles really did much for the game. And how they changed the turns to work to being speed based, well, interesting and reminiscent of the HD2D games like Octopath Traveler, I do not think is very good for Pokemon because it made the battles way too easy if you got a decent fastmon on your squad because you can kill them on, and then maybe you just keep going first until it's over, and then they're never going to get a turn. So I think that changing the battle system back to where both sides go at the same time would be absolutely imperative to making this game the best it can be. And if you guys would like to see me really dive deep into Legends Arceus, I'd be happy to do that. Comment below. But I think that's going to be the most imperative thing for them to do, is to try to get that battle system right. But yeah, I am just really excited about Legends Z. I think that there's so many other ways that this could have gone, this presentation could have gone, and seeing it go this way where they're not going to release a game this year and it's going to be a little bit more ambitious like Legends Z instead of just a remake, which, to be fair, there's probably a good chance I would have enjoyed a remake more just from a gameplay perspective, I'm not going to lie. But seeing them be more ambitious and choosing to make a game like this is very exciting to me. And of course, it does tickle my nostalgia bone, because obviously, like I said, this was my first real gen. So I think that this is going to be really awesome. And I don't think I could have asked more from this presentation. I'm just really excited for this. And I do wonder, does this mean we're skipping a remake this cycle? Because I don't think the Legends games are remakes. I think they're more of just their own thing. Does that mean we're skipping a remake this generation? We're going to go straight into Gen 10 after this? Who knows? But I think that is enough rambling for me for now. Let's just go ahead and end this video. Comment below what you guys think of the announcement, of my opinions about the battle system, and things like that. And maybe we'll do some coverage of this going forward. So, yeah, catch you guys next time. Peace.